are you? What am I doing? I don't even know. What am I doing? No. Whoa. Um. Oh, here it is. There's so much. They've changed so much on here, on YouTube. How are you? If you watch me later, tell me what your sense of the day was, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. That's right. I'm not gonna start it like that. We are gonna talk about scent of the day. It is Friday. Hey, Dion. It is Friday. No, it's not. It is Thursday, and my spring break has begun today. Not because it's supposed to, but because I have to be off tomorrow to watch my grandkids. So I have to stay home tomorrow and watch them because their daycare is closed. So spring break started for me today, which is excellent because traditionally you got to have a good fight on the day before break because these kids, they got to they got to have some issue with somebody and they got to fight them. So traditionally there has to be a fight. Just has to be, because that's the way it works. That is the way it works in schools, honey. Okay, let me put some on my lips. But I am excited because I don't have to go to work. I'll be home with the grands, but so what? Yay! And I know they're gonna work my nerves. I know they're going to work my nerves. I know it, but it's okay because I'm home and getting my work, my nerves worked. That's right. It's okay. So I'm home. I'm home. Is there something going on? Because I'm wondering if I'm still on. Because it looks like I'm losing people watching. So if you're here, say something. Put something in the comments so I know that people are still here, or I know that something's going on with my. Okay, okay, so I'm good. Because sometimes stuff happens with YouTube, and I'm not on it. I don't know it. So what was I going to tell you about? So yeah, so we're gonna do a little skincare. We're gonna have a little chat, just a little chat, just a little chat. We do a chitty chat while I put the skincare on. So my scent of the day, and let me tell you, even though I wasn't sure about the scent, honey, I must have been smelling scrumptious today, cause one of my students, one of my good girlfriends, he was like, "Hi, Melissa, how's your father?" Um, he was like, "It smells good in here. It smells good in here." And he was like, so what I was wearing was this. Let me just show you. Just let me put on my skin oil and then I'll show y'all what I was wearing. Cause there has to be a buildup. I swear to y'all, I'm gonna have to increase how much of this stuff I put on till I feel like I'm an influencer. Let me do it like an influencer, which I would never do. Cause you gotta let the oil drip for it to be real. Oh no. Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad they figured it out. Because I know you were scared and worried. See, I did. You see how I did that whole. You see how did y'all feel the influencer moment with the oil? Did y'all feel it? Because in order to be an influencer and do your skincare, you have to. If it has something like this, you've got to drip it on your skin. Otherwise, girl, why do family be saying the stupidest stuff like that? Your diet cannot create an infection. Come on now. And why do people feel this need to make you feel guilty in those situations? I know you're already upset. I know you're dealing with something, that's very stressful. And now pile, let me just pile a heaping plate of guilt on your ass. The fuck? That's what their grandmother was good for doing to me. They got pneumonia and she blamed it on me. It's because of you. What? Wow. So I wore Cashmere and Palo Santo by Donna Karen. And then I used some vanilla lotion. I'm not even going to look for it. It's a big Bath and Body Works. That means that they took his foot, but he's still going to have a problem. He's still going to be septic as far as she's concerned. Read between the lines. As you shouldn't be blaming yourself. Stuff happens. And the thing is, people always want to blame somebody. And I use this Yoni Rescue Honey Bay Peach Body Oil. Now let me say this. We be hearing about all these expensive ass oils and body creams. This stuff is $11.99. And baby, this smells so good. $11.99. $11.99. I will be doing a whole body care. I'll be doing some body care videos based on certain things. But no, it's like people always want to, make you feel worse in those times. Them type of people, the type of people you just need to stop talking to. You be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna take me. I am not naked. I got on a nightgown. How you gonna put me out like that? Like that? How you gonna put me? I got a nightgown. Okay. And now I can't stand up too much. No, I'm just joking. This was a little bit longer. But I got some that, they're strictly you can't walk around behind me, okay? Oh, let me put on my am I gonna put this on today? So I can sound good and clear and everything. So you don't have to hear what I really sound like. Let's do that. Dang, I'm only at 36%. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hey. Let me do this. I think I'm on. I think I'm back on. Hey, QM. Hey, Alicia. It should be hitting up now. Okay, there we go. Hey, everybody. Yeah. So, them the type of people that you just have to be. And when everything, especially now, don't talk to her no more, Melissa. Is it loud? See, I'm a professional influencer. No, see, if I was a real influencer, let me do it right. Hey, y'all. Because why do they hold this little bitty ass thing in their hand? Why don't you just clip it on? Why don't you just clip it on? Right? Oh, okay, right. Okay, see, yeah. If I'm a real influencer, I would hold it in my hand. I would be like this. Because it's not good enough to put it on yourself. Because it's still going to pick up your voice. You have to put it right here. You got to put it right there. If you're not really influencing. It's giving Lou after dark. Right. I smell Kumarin. Right. There's Kumarin, and the Kumarin is so strong. I'm sorry. Somebody gonna have to tell me what coumarin is. Hey, Valencia. I mean, because I actually did a video. I'm gonna redo it because I just didn't feel it was a good one about the notes that because y'all know I buy notes, and it's so funny because I was watching Sebastian, and that's what he said. If you want to know about notes, because he don't even know. See, that's the funny thing. It was so funny to hear him say that because that says to me also, Sebastian be bullshitting us too. Because he was like, yes, and I got the note of picked up some Divana essential oil, and you should do this too if you want to find out about notes. So I said, huh. So, and he was saying like this was his first time doing it. Like, this is like a revelation. And I was thinking, huh. So when you were giving us all these like, sounding like exactly what you're talking about, what it smelled like, you just bullshitting us too. You are just bullshitting us too. I was like, see what I'm talking? See these motherfuckers? Because I know he's talked about Divana before, and and it's got Divana, the note of Divana, and blah blah. Well, if you don't know what it smells like, and you talk, well, how are we talking about it? Why? Why? Okay, it's like, right? Hey, because we out here influencing. You know what? I need to stop saying that. That's why people don't like my black ass. That's why people don't like me sometimes. They be like, oh, don't talk to her ass. Okay, because she's not right. She's not right. So yeah, I'm off. So I got everything done before I left. So I am officially closed out. All my grades are in. Done. I and I'm so glad. So I could just enjoy it. So I'm asleep. And I'm saying this like I'm asleep late. Sleeping late to me is probably gonna be like 5:30. But 5:30 and I have to go out means that I could just, do a few things before the kids really get up and start driving me insane. Cause that's why I'm off tomorrow, because I'm babysitting. So it's me and the grands together. It's gonna be me and the grands. Woo-hoo. Where's my water? Where's my water? What did I do with my water? You know what? Let me just say this, and I'm just being honest. Calling myself an influencer or a reviewer just sounds really full of myself. Now, and that's just for me. I don't care whatever anybody wants to think of themselves or whatever is fine. But just for me, that seems a little like full of myself. And people, y'all can say, you bought it because I told you about it, but it's not like I'm giving you some technical information. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm breaking down the note structure, or anything like that. Right. It's like right. It seems kind of weird. It just feels weird to me. And I know people don't, Cause I said ain't none of it. Cause I said that in a fragrance group, baby. They tried to heat my black ass up. I said the reality is we're not reviewers because none of us are formally trained in this. So we're just going off the seat of our pants and what we think. I said so. I don't really call myself a reviewer, but I will say a lot of people sound more reviewy than me. So I guess they should call themselves sort of like a reviewer because they're breaking down and they're talking about how it dries down and the beautiful, it starts at the top and then it mellows out and then you get this gorgeous creamy. I'm not that technical. So I am okay with admitting to you and to myself. Um
See, enthusiast sounds fine to me. Now that makes sense because I am enthusiastic about the stuff I get, so I can be a perfume enthusiast, a fragrance enthusiast, but I don't know enough to call myself a reviewer. I don't, and I'm not going to front like I do. You don't have to be a chef to be a food critic. And don't we know this is the truth because Keith Lee has proved us all that. But you should know something about food and the cooking of it. And you need to know some of that technical shit. You don't have to be a full blown chef, but you need to know something. Like I would never really call myself, I would never try to be a food critic because even though I like food and I like all different kinds of food, but I don't think of myself, yes, but you got to be trained in it. You see, you said there's the thing, self trained. Most of us aren't self trained to be perfume reviewers, right? Most of us are not trained, are not self trained to be a perfume reviewer. If that was the case, people would be buying. Oh, God, I guess I am a little bit better than other folks. People would be buying individual notes to understand them. They would be doing some type of research. And they would be, to be self trained. But most of us ain't doing that. No, we're not doing any of that. I ain't done none of that. Okay, when it comes down to the notes, and that's only because I'm curious. And I wanted to say some things about it and actually know some things and be able to smell it, right? Right? But hey, Sabrina. Right. But I mean, let's just be honest. The majority of people are not, the majority of us are not training ourselves to do this. And I'm not, okay, yes, you don't talk much while you're driving. You talk to us after you finish driving. Hey, Core, the majority of us are talking about it based on the things that, what we've heard or what we think, right? And that's just, and people don't want to tell the truth about that, but that's the truth. And like I said, certain things, of course, we kind of all know what vanilla. Um, we know what vanilla smells like. And like I said, some things I knew ahead of time because I used to be into aromatherapy real serious, right? I was going to become an aromatherapist, y'all. I was trying to get certified. I was trying to be a certified aromatherapist. So certain natural notes I know because they've been around. I've had them around me for years. I know ylang. Um, and I didn't understand the banana quality from a perfumer's, but now I can catch it now because now I was like, oh yeah, it does. But I know ylang. I know eucalyptus. I know frankincense. Cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg. I mean, those are things we all should know. Vanilla. Those are the ones we always know. Sandalwood, because I've all sandalwood. Any of the herbs, I can pretty much pick them out. Basil, things like that. And let me tell you what I can tell now. Tomato leaf, because I got tomatoes growing in back there, and tomato leaf stinks. It really does. It's too. I mean, I wonder why they're putting it in there, and I can, I'm sure with the blended. But if you smell tomato leaf and the fragrance, it ain't that pleasant. Uh, so besides that, I saw some new and newer fragrances I want to tell y'all about. Of course, we know ain't nobody gonna be talking about these because they're not like the cool stuff. They're not the cool stuff. I posted it in the Discord, so I'm gonna just talk about them now. And let me see. Every once in a while, I do this to make sure, right? Are you making me install the stupid shit now? Oh, my other phone has an update. So yeah, I saw a few things that are newish, new. I'm still okay. I'm trying not to buy a bunch of stuff. Savoir Faire has a sale. He's got 25% off. This place called Tabo Place that's near me, she's having a sale, and I was gonna pick up, but I think I'm just gonna do her discovery set because I don't want to. I don't necessarily want travel sizes. Yeah, that's what I think. But he has a sale, and here's the thing, though, he has like a 3-pack that you can do of the travel size, the 10 mils. But he doesn't have all of his fragrances listed for you to do like a your own travel 3 set, which is annoying to me. So that means and then he has these 3 picked out sets, and then there's one that has 2 that I want, and then there's another one I want. So now I'm gonna have to buy a full set with one that I really don't want, and then another set. Hi, Aliana. Um, Another one just to get everything I want to try from him, because honestly, I've tried Savoir Faire, and the issue for me was it was a tad bit too masculine leaning. Like, I know everybody loves Soul Cafe. On me, it just smelled like a man. I just smelled like a straight. I smell like a stud. I smell good, but I still felt studdish, and there's nothing wrong with that because I know somebody gonna get fucking offended. It just doesn't work for me. Y'all know who I am. I'm not gonna explain myself anymore. Ooh, I slapped the thigh, honey. I slapped the thigh on that one. I snap. Yeah, he's got 25% off. I don't even think you need a code. I have to see. Alicia. Because yeah, he's got you might girl, no, you did not. Does he? But don't they have like 20% off? So at least you got some percentage off. Well, I might be. Listen, I wish Givenchy would have a sale because I really want the new Elantra D because they have it on their website now, and they're upsetting me because they don't have it. Just a reminder: make sure y'all hit the likes before y'all leave this space. Don't leave me hanging. Yeah. Yeah, the Angelique Rouge is out. Yeah, and I kind of do want it. I am almost because I everybody keeps talking about Angelica, right? If I might go get an Angelica plant just so I can find out what the what the flowers smell like, because I can only find Angelica root, right? Until you know, I can only find Angelica root. See, my issue is I want to order this Angelique Rouge, right? But e-discounts has been getting them really quickly, and I'll be pissed off if I pay damn near or retail or damn near close to retail, and then e-discounts gets it and it's like $40 less. I'll be so irritated with myself. I really would. Like, now the only thing that made the one I bought when I bought the Absolute, because they gave me a little they gave me a little travel a decant. They should do now if they do that with but they're not. So it's like annoying me. I'm like, why can't I get the travel? Because I could have returned that damn thing. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, we're gonna have a giveaway in this live. You hear me? Clutch your pearls, baby. Clutch your pearls. However, in order for me to do a giveaway, you have to leave it in the regular video comments. You can't put it in chat because I cannot pull the chat after I'm done. So, but that means somebody has to watch me for 24 minutes. So they'll know that there's a giveaway. So let me tell you what the giveaway is. I accidentally made some extra decants of the new Montals that I had and the Mancera. So I have, so you can, I forgot to do that. Arabian's Musk, Dollar Chai, and Cherry Cherry by Mancera. So I have those 5 ml decants. So if you would like to be in the, just put, yeah, girl. You know, I'm in the contest. Whatever you want to put. That makes me. Let's see what we can say. Just put a thumbs up. Just put a thumbs up in the comments. Because I'm only gonna pull the names from the if you got a thumbs up. So, because if other people leave comments, they might not have watched this far in and left a comment. You know what I'm saying? So it's not fair to you all. So put a thumbs up so I know, because then when I do the pull, I'm only gonna, if it's not a person who has a thumbs up in the comments, I'm not saying nothing. They can't win. You can't win. Can I talk about the weather in Chicago? Now, I know people trying to say, oh my God, this is so much global warming. This is not global warming. This is just Chicago. This should have been like this ever since I can remember. Okay. The bipolarness of a Chicago day. I'm going to tell you the weather from yesterday. When I woke up yesterday, it was damn near 60 degrees. It was about 60 degrees when I left the house at around 7 o'clock in the morning. It was, oh, right. Hey, Chantel. Okay, so it was 60 degrees when I left for work. When I left from work, it was 40. So by 3 p.m., we had lost 20 degrees. It had dropped. It was now 40 degrees. Remember? And it had rained a little bit. And it was raining when I left. By about 5:45, we had a hailstorm. And then overnight it snowed. Now, I'm just being honest. That's not that different for here. It's really not that different. It's really not. I am so excited. My empties is almost ready to go. I keep looking down because I'm like, almost. Hey, D'Angelo, shouldn't you be asleep? Because don't you have to go to work in the morning? Did I sound like your woman? I just sound like your woman or your mama. I don't know which way you want to go with that, but I definitely sounded very possessive. I don't want to be your mama though. So I'm your woman. I'm just joking. You know, don't equate me with your mama. Scratch that. Nope. Okay. Anyway. So what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so by the time I came home, the snow had melted. And it's not, and don't you hate like when you have time off and the weather is not cooperating? So it's not even gonna be that warm, you know. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be nobody's mama. Okay. Okay. Nobody's mama. Okay. Just hi, Barb. I'm sorry, I didn't even say hi. Hi, Barb. Oh, hi, Marion. Hi. I didn't see you come in either. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Hey, Barb. Hey, Marion. Yeah. So, y'all, I am so excited. I have something coming in that is super like not talked about. I cannot wait till it gets here to unveil it to you people and be like, ah. Oh, but let me show y'all these new fragrances I was looking at. Talk to you all about. Let's discuss, honeys. Let's discuss, honeys. Let's discuss. My skin is looking kind of good today. I have bought myself a sauna blanket. I haven't told y'all this one. I bought myself a sauna blanket and I kind of like it, but it's just so much work to use. Cause I wanted a portable sauna, but then that seemed a little too much too. Because it was gonna be like, well, thank you. Yes, it is spring. Happy vernal equinox. That's what happy vernal equinox, y'all. Okay, so let me find this. Can I get into my Discord? Because this thing's be acting like it don't recognize me. Oh, it does. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's the ones I saw today when I was just perusing around. Ferragamo has a new fragrance called Fiamma. The notes are white pear, gardenia, spices, and amber. Now, do I need this one? No. Now if it gets really cheap, I might be tempted. I might be tempted. Then we have now this one sounds kind of interesting. I don't know if I want it though, and you'll know why in a minute. It's called Explicit Vanilla by Mancera. So Mancera's coming out with this one called Explicit Vanilla. Top notes of Mexican vanilla, dark chocolate. Heart notes brown sugar, Cambodian oud, Australian sandalwood, Virginia cedarwood. Base notes Brazilian tonka bean, intense amber, and Sumatra benzoin. That sounds like it could be interesting. Then we have Arabian's Rose Leather, which is top is leather, Taif Rose, Ylang Ylang. Middle, oud, sandalwood, cedarwood. Base, vanilla, labdanum, and black musk. I might want to try that one. Then, now this is an earlier one. Is by Nikolai Parfumers, which is called Iris Mendici Intense. The notes are carrot seeds, galbanum, iris, orange blossom, neroli, violet, sandalwood, leather, vanilla musk. I'm looking for that one now because that came out in 2023, and it's not even you don't even hear it. I have yet to hear about that one. And then they have a new one called Creme. What's this called? I think it's called Creme Eben, and it is saffron, white flower, spicy notes, cardamom, cumin, then Atlas cedar, Virginia cedar, and dates, papyrus, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, and musk. That actually sounds kind of good. I don't know if I necessarily will want that one, right? Yeah, that iris one, yes, definitely. So I'm gonna be looking for that one. And that one sounds good too. So those are some new ones that I saw. And I saw that Corez is making their fragrances now in EDP formulations. So I saw that black sugar is going to be in the EDP, and cashmere kumquat is coming out with the EDP. Philosophy has some good ones too that I've been noticing, and I'm trying to be good about that too. But let's talk about those because they have a sale going on too. Fenty has a sale, a 30% off sale right now, and I really like the gloss sticks. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna order me a couple more gloss sticks. I'm trying to find the one I bought though. Oh, here it is. I'm trying to, because I have a tendency to buy the same thing over and over again. And I think I had this one in there. Tulips Kiss. Let's see how this one looks. This one is definitely gonna need a lip liner. Let's put a little lip liner on with this just to try it out, just to zhuzh it up. So when they're $17.50 instead of $25 with shower gels. Yeah, they keep discontinuing shower gels because I love the jasmine one. I'm probably gonna have to buy another thing of it from Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. This one is called Tulips, by the way, in case you're wondering. So this is a Fenty gloss stick, and this is in Tulip Kiss. Now, my original one, Fussy, got messed up, and I don't know if it was something with the Fenty or if it was something with the Brookie, because you know Brooklyn gets into my things and lives very vicariously. You know, she lives her best life in my things, and her mother's. Oh, and did I tell y'all? Beat and went out and bought her a new fragrance. What my daughter don't care. She gonna buy it. If she wants it, especially if she wants it at that time, she's gonna buy it. Beat and went out and bought Killian Sun Kiss Goddess, and she paid full price for it. She's like, I want it. I'm like, okay. I was like, because I haven't seen that one come up on, the websites. And she's like, I looked and I couldn't find it, so I just bought it. I'm like, because she bought 10 mil of it. She dusted that thing off. And I smell that it does smell good, but because I have other things that are like that, so it gives like Girl on Terracotta, it gives Sun Goddess by Musicology. It's like Bronze Goddess. It's in that genre. So I was like, but I'm like, okay, because I could talk about it. But I figured it out. I own a lot of Killian, and I didn't even Killian to me. I think because so a few of my own in the travel size. Uh, Shut up. See, the problem is that damn CCO store is so far away from us. And we just so lazy to go out there because to get there, it's almost an hour drive away from us. Yeah, it's almost like an hour drive. So that's why we never go out there. Cause it's like, dang, you gotta drive that far. And then you gotta have a commitment. You gotta have your money with you. And the thing is it's an outdoor mall. So the weather gotta be right. I ain't walking. It's a whole lot that has to happen for me to go out there. For me to go out there, I need to have a certain amount of money in case because I'm going to go to a few stores and I want to make sure it's worth my while. I don't want to just go out there just for the CCO because if I'm driving an hour, I need to be out there to do some real deal shopping. Thank you for telling me that. So I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna have to call them and check. And $5, that ain't nothing because that's less than the gas to get out there. So right now, because I was trying to figure it out, I was like, dang, I do own a lot of Killians. I keep trying to remember all of them that I own because I don't have them bunched together. Um, is that I have Good Girl Gone Bad, Good Girl Gone Bad or Fresh, Voulez-vous coucher, Moonlight in Heaven, Woman in Gold, Playing with the Devil, Rolling in Love, one more, Roses on Ice, and I have a new one. I guess I could tell y'all the name, but I'm gonna make y'all wait on the name for that one. But yeah, so I have about 9. Yeah, I have 9. So and I have Back to Black in a 10 mil because I keep trying to decide if I want to buy that one. Right? Yeah. So I have that. So that's how many I have right now. And I didn't even notice I had that many. But remember that I bought I've had Killians for so long, I forget about them because I bought those travel size. I bought the travel size ones, which honestly, I kind of like these better. But I have all of these. So I forget that I own all of these. So I have 5 of them like this because I have Good Girl Gone. And I did have Love Don't Be Shy. And of course, Angel Share. I sold both of those off. But I have yeah, because I have this. I have Playing with the Devil, Good Girl Gone Bad, Voulez-Vous, Woman in Gold, and Moonlight in Heaven. So I have 5 in the travels. But I think the travels are so cute. The I will say this. This is the packaging for these are stunning. I know people always want but their travel packaging is so pretty. So those I actually am going to start buying the refills because like B has the Good Girl Gone Bad one, and we did find her a refill at a really good price for it. You have Straight to Heaven. Is it, you need the case? Yeah. See, I bought the set because remember that was so early in the pandemic when they messed up the prices on Fragrance Net. It was in April of 2020 when they messed up them prices, and we was all trying to snatch them. And some of them came through, got sent before Fragrance Net noticed and canceled people's orders and said, "Oh, we're out of it." And then it showed up like an hour after they canceled your order. So I would have had a few more because they canceled one of my orders. So that's how I wound up, because it was like at first it was like, "Oh, but let me go back and get some more." So that's how I wound up with 5. Yeah, that's how I wound up with 5. I should have had 7 because I ordered one first and then 2 orders of 3. And they got rid of one of mine, and then I went back and bought them because it was still a decent price. It just wasn't the level because they had, remember, they were all under $100. The travel sets were all under $100. Man, you could tell it was like it was deep in COVID, and clearly somebody was pissed off having to be at work at a fragrance warehouse because baby, we was buying. I remember looking at how much I spent on fragrances that year. It was insane. I spent so much that year. You could tell we was all bored in the house just buying shit. We were all bored in the house just buying shit. Oh my God, let me show y'all these. Help a sister out. I am trying to debate if I'm going to order these. I am, by now they might be, whoa, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't get these on sale, I don't think. But let me show you what I want. New arrivals. Let me see, can I find these? Again, I think they were gazelles. I don't think they were sambas, they were gazelles. And I'm trying to remember, have I ever had gazelles? Okay, well, let me find them because they're so cute. Oh my God, look at these. Look at these right here. Are those not just adorable, or is it just me? Are they not adorable? I better get them because they selling out. I like them because they're off-white. And look at the flowers. I'm debating them because they are just adorable to me. They are absolutely adorable. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So I'm trying. I don't know. I keep looking at them. I've looked at them like 3 or 4 times today. So I have this feeling that I'm gonna wind up purchasing them. I have rings just stacked up here that I was like, but I'm gonna try to be good. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm doing good with fragrances right now though, because I haven't seen a lot. Because like, I've seen like the regular retailers having some decent sales. I have not seen anything extra sale, even though they always trying to act like they're giving you some extra sales when they're really not. So I haven't seen any really good extra sales. But let me just make a let me check for us. Let me just check for us. See, do I see any sales right now that be like, oh, child, we really need to get it. Okay, let me see. All right, let me see. Do I see anything new that's just gonna be like, ooh, huh? These prices ain't that good. Cause I'm looking at a Zerjoff for $161. That's not good. I need tester bottle price for Zerjoff. I need $115, please. 115 me, please. Y'all know I'm looking like this, right? Girl, if you don't get away from me, stop trying to run my life. Stop trying to run my life. Uh, did I smell the new Kayali Rose? No. Mm-mm. I've seen. Look, when I saw the notes, I kind of thought it was going to be a low key sort of a dupe for Kayali. Um, I mean for Delina, because so many things dupe Delina. You know, they give that Delina-esque vibe, and to be honest, no, because that meant I would have to go make a special trip. I honestly just don't go to Sephora. I'm just being honest. I don't. That's why I'm such a blind buyer because I'm too lazy to go out and try to smell some shit. I just be like, fuck it, let me just buy it because the Sephoras, they're not. There's none close to me, and for me to go to them. Hey, Cookie, by the way, I gotta go downtown and I gotta park. It's like, it's not that serious. Okay, I'm trying to see does I keep looking at this ingenious ginger by Goldfield and Banks, but it has not been on my radar, so I'm gonna do right and not. You are not the boss of me. You are not the boss of me. You are not the boss of me. Okay, I'm trying to see. I mean, it, okay, so I don't listen to what everybody says. What are the girls saying about it? Because I'm not gonna buy it anyway. So what are the girls saying about it? Tell me, tell me. You actually like it better? Okay. What is this? I've never heard of it, but I might need it. See, this is why I don't look at shit. Uh I'm not seeing any sales that we need yet. I don't see nothing. That's just jumping off the screen at me. Let me see. Let me find me my Joma shop. Let's hit Joma shop and see do they posted up anything good. Hey Faith. Hey Faith. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Do I see any good deals? I have a couple of ways that I check Joma shop. Let's see what we can find here if they got anything for us. See if they got any new things that have come up. I don't see anything that I'm like, oh baby, yeah. Hoo, 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 hoo. Okay, nothing that we need. Nothing that we need. Okay, see, here's the thing, and I probably would have to do it on olfactory. I actually, did I use up all my nails? Oh no, 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 no. I need to put some on to film with because I'm about to do some serious filming. Here's some filming that you should be get ready for. Get ready for. I'm doing some affordable spring fragrances, but I think I'm about to wait because I have a big order coming from Sugar Mama. So I think I want to wait on my affordable ones to see if there's any. Well, actually, I was going to do her separately. So I'll do her separately, that box that I'm waiting for. Because I ordered a bunch of stuff and they said they're going to, honey, my spring starts tonight because I don't go into work tomorrow because I have to babysit the grands tomorrow. So my spring break started tonight, baby. Um, oh, I was gonna look at something else. Hold on, let me open this up. And so I am actually I paid a long time ago and wound up with a membership to All Factories um wholesale side. And I looked on it and he does have a lot of stuff. He got a lot of stuff right now. Thank God I don't have any money because I could break off a few things off of it. So I'm doing good because I ain't got not a damn piece of money. Oh, honey, it's freezing here. It is freezing here. Trust and believe that. This is really old. Could I get something new here? Because I know this ain't right. Maybe this is. No, 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 no. Let me do this. Then let's go with new. This is all off. I'm not getting the new stuff really. Oh, yeah, it was snow in Chicago. It sure was. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see if I see anything else new that we should be talking about. Bond Parfumers just came out with a new one called 403 Mer Shadow. The notes are bitter orange, black currant, and grapefruit on the top, cinnamon, Egyptian basil, French cypress, Sichuan pepper, then myrrh, akigala wood, atlas cedar, benzoin siam, cosmone, patchouli, and vanilla. Yeah, it snowed. No, no, no. It rained, it hailed, it snowed. Then the sun came out and melted it all this afternoon. That's what happened in Chicago. Hmm. I'm trying to see if there's anything that like is looks. So I keep hearing about the Alien Extra Intense. I said I'm gonna go get a when I order my next 21 days of beauty order from Ulta, I'm gonna get the travel size of the Extra Intense to try it out before I pick up the actual one. Well, see, but the thing is, that's kind of like Chicago weather. So it's not really super surprising. I mean, the hair was a little much, but that's kind of Chicago weather. It can do that. Because I told him it started at 60 degrees yesterday. When I walked out the door, it was 60 degrees. By the time I left work, it was 40 and raining. And then we had a hailstorm. And then overnight it snowed. And it's all gone now. and it's all gone now. So y'all, this is interesting. I'm on Parfumo looking, right? And I'm looking at perfumes released in 2025. Why do they have 1,300 already listed? Now of course this is worldwide. 1,300 listed that have been done in since the beginning of 2025. That is interesting because they churning them out, baby. Did y'all know that Armani Privé came out with another one? It's called Iris Blue. Not that I own any Armani Privés, but this one is called Iris Blue. The notes are bergamot, galbanum, and lemon, then jasmine, orris butter, guaiac wood, Virginia cedar, and white musk. Hmm. Yeah, there's already that many all out. Isn't that what? Honey, they are pulling them out right now. So, what are we looking for now? Is there anything we're looking for? Do I need to do a little search for somebody? Cuz this is this is um this is one of the gloss sticks by Fenty. This is a Fenty gloss stick and Tulip Kiss. I was trying it on because I'm trying to decide because they have them 30% off right now. And so I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna order like three because my fussy already got messed up because the little girl. So my fussy one got messed up because I don't necessarily like I don't need the glosses. I did. I thought you were already in here when I did it. I just did a little while ago. Here it is. I put it on camera. See? Hey, Birdie. I I have to say, I have to say, I am gonna do a favorites real soon. But y'all, I have been loving this what is it called? The Glass Skin Luminizing Stick by Peach and Lily. Oh my God. This is so pretty on. And I've been dabbing it on my fingers, and it really does come on your skin. It gives you a nice little, can y'all see it in the light? There we go. Back here. You get that luminous. You see that? I'm in love with this. I am about to put on because I put it on paper and it did not work. So we're gonna put on the Santal Complete because everybody tells me the dry down is where it's at. So we're gonna put it on skin right now because in the air and right now it stinks. I'm just telling y'all. Yes, it's a highlighter. And when you put it on, I've been wearing it. And when you put it on, it really does look beautiful on. It's like right here. I don't know if you can see it that well. It's just really natural. It's just fabulously natural, y'all. Okay. Oh, and let me tell y'all, when I do my favorites, wait until I show y'all in my haul, because y'all know I got a little bit of a new haul. I don't use the Fenty highlighters. That is a highlight. I didn't really get into them. Now this is a gloss stick. I don't know how the Fenty one works. Yeah, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you, to be quite honest. But remember we were looking at bag charms, and remember how coaches lost their mind? Well, coaches lost. Have y'all noticed that Coach is now the it bag for everybody? Have y'all caught how Coach has come back? And I think it's because people are scaling back on trying to be super luxury, and Coach has just hit a lick. The tabbies, of course, have been the ones that everybody's wanted, but that big ass kiss lock, and because the big bags are in, Coach done come out with these big, humongous tote bags, and that kiss lock bag is ridiculously oversized to me. Um, and because I've been seeing things about how, yeah, they are that people are, like the luxury brands are, they're in a slump right now, in a serious slump. So I think it's with everything, people still want to feel luxurious, and Coach is a quality bag. I've always loved Coaches. Now, I will say there was a few years when Coach bags were not that cute, right? But I'm gonna be low key. I like Tory Burch's too. So, that little mid-range luxury, I'm okay sitting right there. I don't need to be buying YSLs unless I buy a resale. I don't need, because I still do want a LuuLuu, and I'm gonna buy it resale. Because I just feel like I should have a LuuLuu bag. It's just, come on, my name is Louise. I should have a LuuLuu bag. So I am gonna buy one of those eventually, resale. But buying retail, no. And they did this whole thing. Most of them luxury brands have outpriced themselves. Because remember, they all jumped their prices because they were feeling like too many people were buying them. It was no longer exclusive enough. So they weren't exclusive enough. So now people are well, man, Michael Kors been dead, but I ain't gonna lie, I did see a Michael Kors bag that's really, really cute. But what I'm saying is, they're saying that, like Chanel and all them, they are actually not doing well right now. The big series, the high end luxury, they're not doing as well. And one of the things they're saying is because they outprice themselves. Chanel went up so high on their bags, Louis, and they call themselves doing this to keep the middle the to keep middle class people from affording to splurge and purchase it. That was the mentality. Like when Neiman said, we're not going to cater to you all. We're only going to cater to the 1%. Yeah, now had to declare bankruptcy again, because Neiman is always declaring bankruptcy, right? And so now all the luxury brands are hurting. Why? Because the economy ain't that great, and people are scaling back on that kind of stuff. So that's why you're gonna see more people talking about Coach. I'm waiting to see Tory Burch come back. Tory Burch is going to, those brands are starting to be seen more, and like they call them the mid price luxury brands. Pauline, Mulberry, they're a little bit, their price point is lower. Now Mulberry is a little higher than Coach, but Coach is really on the comeback. Them tabbies sell out. And I was looking at Coach has these recycle bags. Good night, D'Angelo. Get you some rest. You got to go to work. Um, and those bags are insanely priced. So the new Alien's nice, because I have last year's. What was that? Extra Sense Alien Hypersense, and I am in love with it. I am in love with it. Well, I mean, listen, I got 3 Coaches at Christmas time. The kids bought me one, and I bought myself 2. So, and I've loved Coach. Coach was my first real purse. Wasn't it yours that you really paid for? Coach is my first real bag that I bought. And I had my first Coach for until not, I must have lost it, misplaced it maybe 10 or 15 years ago. Because I had it for years. And I have some pretty old Coaches in there right now. I've got some that yeah, I'm thinking about that too. They haven't altered the travel spray, Faith. So that's what I told them before you got on. I think I'm gonna pick that up just to see how it is, and then wait for it to come down in price, because it's gonna hit, the testers and stuff are gonna hit Joma Shop. So I think I want to get that, see what I think, and then move on to that. Um, so that's the plan. That's the plan. Trying to be good, trying to do more little testers and stuff. You still live. That's because you like my voice. I used to, never mind. Never mind, never mind. I'm gonna be good. But I used to do nighttime bedtime stories when I was doing my wild days on what was it called? Periscope. My wild days on Periscope. We used to have bedtime stories, nighttime stories, turn down the light stories. Turn down the lights, baby. Okay, so let me try. Let me smell this Santal Complete again. I don't know if it's gonna work for me, y'all. It smells like burning wood. It smells like burning wood. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna see what this dry down smells like. Now, I will say this. I still wasn't sure about the cashmere and Palo Santo. But let me tell you, this got so many compliments today. So many people was like, you smell so delicious. Honey, I was smelling delicious. But I'm telling you, it was with the Honey Bay Peach body oil. Listen, baby, this peach body oil is so deliciously good. It is so good. It is so good. Oh, before I forget again, because it's been a while, for the people who come in, there is a giveaway. There is a giveaway. There is a giveaway. There is a giveaway. And the giveaway is I accidentally made these um by accident. It actually is. It's very delicious. Montal Dollar Chai, Mancera Cherry, and Montal Arabian's Musk. And these were so in order to be in it, you have to put in the regular comments because that's the only way I see them. A thumbs up. That way I know you've watched. And so when I do the pull, I'm only going to pull somebody who has a thumbs up in the comments for these because that means you watched far enough to hear about the giveaway. So yeah, because I forgot all of. I found these. I was like, what are these? Yeah, I found some other stuff too that I'm going to do a giveaway with. So those are that. So remember, so if you are interested in them, they're right there. And what else? What else? Before I get off of here, my skincare is done. I should go on and chill. Hi, Natalie. How are you? No, okay, Natalie. When I say put it in the comments, I mean the actual video comments because when I go back, I cannot see the chat. So put it in the video comments, not in the chat comments. When you go out when you leave, when I'm done, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up and then give me that thumbs up in the comments. Thumbs, you see how I went with that? Thumbs up. I'm just saying. So things that I'm planning to do during spring break. I have a doctor's appointment because we gotta go and get I need to get a physical, need to get these, boobs checked. I gotta go get my mammogram, things like that. So I gotta do that. Um need to go to supposed to be getting my hair cut. And I should be getting a tattoo. So those are the big things I should be doing during the spring. I need to be washing my hair right now. Oh my God. I gotta wash my hair first thing in the morning in deep condition before the kids get up. Because I gotta go to a wedding reception on Saturday. So I need to have my hair done. So I need to curl it and put it on. Well, yeah, I need to go get my mammogram done and check these babies out. Got to keep them happy and healthy. Why? What are we crying for, Kat? She's really wants me to get up. Y'all see her? She keep coming back like, come on, let's go. What do you want, Juicy? Really? You better be glad I'm getting sleepy. You better be glad I'm getting sleepy. You should see her under my feet. Like, if you don't come on. Anyhow, anywho, I told you that I don't want Athena. Athena don't even like me. And Juicy don't like anybody. She, she neither her nor Athena play well with others. Okay, okay, I'm going to bed. She keeps walking back and forth to the door, coming back like, "Are you coming? Let's go." You know you can lay on the bed without me. Crazy cat. Oh, there will be some. Did I just pop like that in y'all ear? Ooh, do you remember when everybody used to do that? See, okay, my black folks. Remember when people used to, girl, when they used to do that? Oh, that thing used to drive me insane. I used to hate that. And you know what I used to really hate? Because I could never do it. The gum poppers. I used to want to be able. I could never figure that out. I could never figure that out. How they be chewing that gum and then they would just keep popping it. It used to drive me insane. And like I said, it's probably because I could never do it myself. True story. I can't snap. I can't really snap either. I really can't snap with this hand. I cannot snap with my left hand. I got a little snap on my right. This is about the best I can do. This hand, there is no snap at all. Make it happen. This, yes. This, no. I cannot. Nothing happens. It's nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Let me go ahead. Going to sleep. Oh, I wonder how this would smell with it though. Okay, I see Santal Complex does get better as it dries down. I don't know if I would want it, but I definitely see the. So I just drowned it in Desdemona by Dreamhouse of Curio. I just drowned it, darlings. Ooh. All right, y'all. Good night. Remember, y'all have a great night. Talk to you all later.